Sì, ti dirò la verità. Sì, io sarò come tu vuoi. Il tuo amore.
Ciao Romanisti, I'm Gigio.
Salve ragazzi, sono Peter.
We're part of Roma Club Philadelphia. Welcome back. So, Pete, it looked like we were getting set up this past Sunday in the Genoa Roma game for another letdown, but we had a nice little surprise there, a little save by an unlikely hero.
È chiuso, ma c'è Felix che accorcia, avanza il tiro! Mamma mia! Mamma mia, un gol pazzesco di Felix! Mamma mia, Felix, che hai fatto? Genoa 0, Roma 2.
Absolutely, but if you look at the game as a whole or as a neutral observer, Roma dominated the entire game.
They did, 100%.
I looked at the stats, thinking of you, and was 16 opportunities to 4, 5 on goal, 60% possession, and then what counts most is a 2-0 scoreline.
Yeah.
So, as a Romanista, we suffered the entire game. But then, I always watch the games if we win or tie, depending on the game. And without the stress of wondering whether you're going to win or not, it was a very good performance.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, sometimes against a team like Genoa that's going to button itself up in the back, you just got to wait for that, wait to break the ice. And we had to wait 82 minutes, but it was worth it.
I mean, we had, our new super sub, Felix Afena-Gyan, right? Did I say that right?
And interesting about Afena-Gyan, he was brought to Roma only in January of this year, 2021, by Morgan De Santis, who's our sporting director. They picked him up to play in the under 18 side.
Right.
Made Primavera within a couple weeks, and now less than a year later, he's already in the first team.
It's an amazing story.
Yeah, it really is. It's a beautiful story.
I don't think he's going back to the Primavera.
No, Mourinho already said that. He's already dead Rossi, but he's staying with us. So,
What?
it was a good performance.
Yeah.
They made us.
I felt El Shaarawy really is coming into his own. I mean, he had some amazing plays. Really, he really set up some of the guys for some, should have been goals.
Well, whether the save on the line, I think, was better than a goal because I was at 0-0.
You know what? Yeah, played a little defense too.
A lot of defense,
which I thought was very on El Shaarawy, and he played. I think he's in Mourinho's good graces, and I'm a big El Shaarawy fan, so I'm happy to see that.
Yeah, and Mourinho said that at the last press conference that he didn't know El Shaarawy could do certain things, but unlike some players, he's sacrificing himself and making himself useful to the club and Mourinho, and it was a great performance, and I expect to see him much more often going forward.
I think one of the big surprises of the match was seeing Mkhitaryan and not Zaniolo play. Right?
Absolutely. We were joking with you guys last week that Mickey wouldn't get the start.
Yeah.
But that because we foolishly believed the press reports that he was having trouble with Mourinho.
Yeah.
Mourinho came out and said, bullshit.
Yeah.
With Mkhitaryan, nothing. With Zaniolo, there's nothing. So the press will keep on making up their stories. Gigio and I will no longer believe them and just
question
stick to the facts. No, Mkhitaryan had a poor run of form. But this way, he came back, played in the midfield. He was touching a lot more balls, and he was, if you take aside the 2 goals from Afena-Gyan, Mkhitaryan was the best player on the pitch.
Oh, good.
Everything went through his feet.
Defense looked great.
Yeah, he just looked more partecipivo. How do we say that in English? He was participating more touches on the ball.
Yeah.
All right.
Kumbala had a better game.
Yeah, he's settling in nicely. But the good news is, Smalling is back.
Oh my God, it's the best news ever. Smalling is back. It's so great to see him come on the pitch.
Even for 3 minutes.
My God, even 3 minutes.
But Mourinho says he starts today against Zoria Luhansk. So hopefully we can keep him in the lineup for more than a week or two because that's
if we lose and we get knocked out of Conference League, don't really care.
That's true. But today, Mourinho had his press conference yesterday.
Yeah,
today we're going to see Tammy, Zaniolo, Veretout, Rui Patricio, and Smalling, for sure. So
I watched that press conference, and Mourinho, he came out, he said, it's an important game, they have to win it, but I think there's a part of him that, I don't know, I think he would love to maybe rest the guys. But as the what do you think? You think as a competitor he wants to keep going? Yeah.
Absolutely. I think he's still hoping for a couple reinforcements in January. We get an extra midfielder, someone to rotate in for Karsdorp, and then all of a sudden the roster is not so thin.
So what did you think about the Eldor-Tammy team-up? This was, what, the second or third game that they did this?
Second.
So-
Against Venezia, they look great, and they both scored.
Right.
Against Genoa, Eldor for sure was a weak spot. He seemed out of it. He had two enormous opportunities that he just couldn't finish. Tammy, my judgment on him changed at the 90th minute when I saw him track back for two balls. And that, if you're going to do that, you're going to play all the time with Mourinho. Yeah. So he was, out of the mechanics up front, but just seeing that kind of effort at the 90th minute from your star striker, it speaks so much to him and what Mourinho's doing to the boys.
All right, so going to this Sunday, we have Roma Torino back at Stadio Olimpico.
I think 40,000 in the fans, so in the stands. So we're going to be jam packed. We lost to Torino at home last year.
Yeah.
In general, they've given us.
Torino was much worse last year as a team.
I'm surprised they're not better this year with Marko Juric. He was Verona's coach last year, and did a great job for Verona. This year, Torino's lacking that consistency that they've lacked forever.
Middle of the pack, 11th on the table. They've lost to all the big teams. Let's see, only 1 point against. They collected against. So they have a tie against Lazio, and then they've lost to Atalanta, Juventus, Napoli, and Milan.
I'm surprised. I thought they would be better, but this is a game we absolutely have to win. Our last stretch before the international break, we lost a lot of ground, especially with that Venezia loss. That to keep our spirits up, but to also keep us mathematically in play for that fourth spot. It's a must-win. We're at home.
It's a must-win, but Torino has a good defense. In 13 games, they've only let up 13 goals. Right, so but their offense not good as well. So
and I think
in
with
games, 17 goals, and 4 of those came against Salernitana. So,
Well, I expect a win. I don't expect an easy game.
Yeah.
Maybe Tammy or Zaniolo bring it home for us.
Oh yeah, I believe. You know what? I'm never gonna. A couple weeks ago, I said, I forget who we were playing, but I was like, it's gonna be an easy game. Who did we play against before Venezia?
No, that was Milan before Venezia. Oh, probably Cagliari game.
I was like, it's a gimme. But I'm never saying gimme again.
No, it's not just a cliche. It's especially with these teams that button themselves up in the back and park the bus because it's tough. And as the minutes wear on, the team gets more and more frustrated. You need a lot of patience. And we don't have that playmaker, the Xhaka or Pizarro, whoever it is, to get the ball moving and make things click. But I still expect to win. It's an absolute must-win for us. So.
I think, probably Belotti is going to look to try to get on the score.
Belotti only scores against us. Yeah. It's kind of like Boga for Sassuolo. Gigio and I both think, who is this guy? He's incredible. We need to sign him. Then you look, he only plays well against us. Belotti gets half his goals against us.
People that wanted Belotti, including myself, over other people out there in the transfer window in the summertime, he only has 2 goals.
He had one big season where he had 25 or 26.
Yeah.
And he's not a 20-goal scorer.
No. I like him, but he's not that good.
No, he's a lot of work, a lot of effort, but he's nothing special.
Yeah. All right, so this is going to be a short little on this
we're actually going to be on time. We're going to keep it under 10 minutes.
Thanksgiving, we're getting ready to have our turkey here. We got some panettone, martinis. We're going to have a nice feast.
Pasta al forno, caponata.
Let the Prosecco flow. Let's have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm Gigio. It's Pete.
Peter.
Ciao, Forza Roma.
Forza Roma, dai!